Kelly Hayes for GenConnect here at the 2011 Food and Wine Classic in Aspen, and I'm very happy to be joined by Belinda Chang,
Hi.
who won what would be the equivalent of the Academy Award, the James Beard Award this year, for outstanding wine service. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was really exciting. I mean, that's a life moment. So.
Now, how has your life changed since you've won this award?
Oh my gosh, so much. Well, I get to wear this as a piece of jewelry, and also I've left the Modern since the James Beard Award, so now I'm sommelier at large in Manhattan, drinking Riesling any time of day that I'd like.
Now, we've got a bottle here of Trimbach Riesling.
Yes.
Is Riesling your favorite grape?
That changes every millisecond, but right now we've got a cold bottle of Alsace Riesling, so yes, that is my favorite.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And what is it about Riesling that particularly attracts you?
Well, I love that it's one of those grapes that really shows where it's grown. So it's got a great personality. It's not just sort of generic across the board. And in Alsace, you get really dry styles that have great acidity and minerality and are very food friendly. You can go to Germany and get Spätlese styles that have a bit of sweetness. You can go to Australia and on and on. So it's one of those grapes that has such great personality and shows you a little bit about itself, depending on where it's from.
Great Alsatian Riesling is a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
The grape travels well.
Yes, it does. I mean, I think it's also one of those great wines because to me it's bulletproof. You know, you've got a whole bottle, you're by yourself, you can't make it all the way through, just pop the cork in, it goes in the refrigerator, it's still delicious the next day, and sometimes a few days later. So I think that's a really great value added for that grape.
Can you recommend a red grape that would be the equivalent of Riesling?
I think you have to look to something that's got really great acidity or really great structure. So the other one for me is Californian Zinfandel. That's one of those, you know, it's got so much structure and a good dose of alcohol, but in a good way. When it's nicely balanced by fruit, it's a great thing. And I've had great bottles of Zinfandel. I've put the cork in, and a couple days later, it's even better than my first sip.
Now, acidity is one of the things that really helps wine pair with food.
Yes.
Tell me what I should be looking for when I'm looking to taste something that's got some good acidity.
So with one of these, you get a little sip and you get that kind of citrus feel, so lemony or grapefruity or limey. That's when you're tasting acidity in the wine. And that's a choice that a winemaker makes, to leave that behind in the wine so that you get something that's really nicely balanced and it's going to be really cleansing after every bite of food. You don't want something that's too cloying and weighs you down. That's why these wines are great.
We talked Alsace a couple of minutes ago. There's a lot of organic and biodynamic vineyards there.
Yes.
Explain what that means, and does it necessarily make a wine better?
It's really a hot topic right now, organic and biodynamic practices in vineyards. And some people take it to the extent that they're not using any kind of fertilizers. Some people will take it all the way to the other extreme where they're following these medieval practices known as biodynamie in France, and there's something about manure and burying horns and you know, dancing with the phases of the moon. So there are a lot of people practicing this in sort of varying levels of intensity. Alsace is a region that's done it almost since the beginning, which is really great. We talk about in Alsace these family-owned wineries. This one is more than 400 years old, so think of how many generations they've been providing for through this project. So they've always thought about organic as the right thing to do. So the nice thing about this region is you're going to find organic and biodynamic producers, like the great Zinfandel is one that we both really love in Alsace. So you'll find this pretty prevalent, and the majority of the producers are doing this. So you know that you're getting kind of a clean, green wine, which is nice.
Belinda, it's a pleasure to share a glass of Riesling with you, and
Pleasure
congratulations
was mine.
again on your Beard Award.
Cheers. Thank you.